Jane Horrocks, it's been an absolute pleasure, total pleasure, privilege to give you an honorary doctorate today, and you inspired our students. Tell me, what's your feel about Edge Hill? How did you feel about the graduation? What do you think about the university?
Well, you telling us about the university was really interesting in that, you know, the suffragettes, and that it is very predominantly female university, and that's pretty inspiring in itself. And the vibe here is just so nice. It's such a happy vibe.
Your roots are Lancashire, and your identity, your accent, I mean, you are a Lancashire lass. Have you held on to that on purpose? Has it just, this is who I am? Have you ever had pressure to be anything else?
I think I have definitely deliberately held on to my accent. Whenever I've tried to change it, it just doesn't feel like me. It feels so much part of who I am, my accent, that I just wouldn't be me without it. So yeah, it's just been a natural thing for me really to cling on to who I am. But I think that's very important, to remind yourself along your journey, like you were saying, of where you started, and to come back to Edge Hill if you lose sight of that, just to remind yourself of who you were when you were 18, 19, 20.
So I understand you were a shy child and you had this talent for mimicry. Do you think you adopted that as a coping strategy?
I just found that it worked. I found that I could mimic people, and I found that was an attraction, and people liked it, and it made them laugh, and that was my kind of calling card in a way. That worked for me, and everybody finds their strategy, but it wasn't kind of a deliberate thing. I don't think that clever and think, no, this is going to be my coping strategy at school. It just happened, and it just happened to work for me.
So do you think that people who are truly successful, really successful people, are people who themselves are just true to who they are?
I mean, but I think that you're right. You do have to continually remind yourself of that in whatever way possible. But I think sometimes it's very easy to lose your way.
Yes.
And get stuck, as I said, and you've got to find tools to be able to deal with that, whatever they may be. And there are a massive amount of useful tools out there to use.
Absolutely.
And I do a thing called 5 Rhythms. Have you heard of 5 Rhythms?
No, what is this? This is fabulous. What is it?
It's a kind of dancing thing that came from the West Coast of America, and you dance 5 rhythms, which are kind of emotional rhythms, and it's like a sort of mini therapy session through dance. It's great.
You do it on your own, or you do
it with a group?
Oh, you see, I do Zumba.
Yes, but this isn't taught, so
right.
You just dance how you want to dance, which is a form of self-expression. And I think that for me roots me back to who I am, because I remember how I used to dance as a teenager, and
Fantastic.
I think, that's what I really enjoyed about that. So
brilliant.
It's
5 Rhythms. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Jennifer Saunders, we gave her an honorary doctorate 3 years ago.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
And she came here and also did a sort of lecture, really, a speech. It was more a conversation as well. So she's been part of the university, and I understand that you are going to be Bubbles again, but this time on the film screen.
Yes.
So what's happening with that? Have you started filming yet?
No, we start filming in October, I believe.
And how will it be to be Bubble again? I mean, how will you feel about that? Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm quite excited. I think I'm going to have my hair radically different.
Are you?
So I'm excited about that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you?
It will be fun, and I think it's in the south of France, so bonus.
Fantastic. Well then, get there and do it.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure giving you an honorary doctorate, and thank you for giving us the time for an interview, given that you're not someone who does interviews often. Jane Horrocks, thank you very much.
Thank you.